Good morning and welcome back to another studio vlog. Please excuse the wet hair. I am trying to use less heat on my hair at the moment, so I'm letting it air dry. It's almost 11 o'clock on Wednesday the 3rd of June. So I've had quite a chill morning, cleaned the kitchen, did a workout, had some breakfast, and now it's time to crack on with my day. So today I'm not working in my full-time job. I don't work on Wednesdays at the moment, so it's a day all for Blink. I've actually got quite a big to-do list to do today. I probably won't get all of it done, but there are definitely some things I really want to either get done today or get started on. The first thing I'm going to be doing today is a digital boot camp. So I am part of something called the Indie Rollers, and the owner who runs the Indie Roller has actually set up a 4-week digital boot camp, and I'm currently on my last week of it. One thing that I really want to get started on today is my tax return, which I know that's really boring. You've probably come here for an interesting video and I'm talking about a tax return. But I'm absolutely awful at my finances. So what I want to do is get my whole tax return done and dusted, and then for this tax year, just keep on top of it on like an every 2-week basis. So I just need to get my tax return done out of my head, and then I can crack on and start being a bit more organised, because that's what I should be doing as a business owner. So I actually use QuickBooks to help me with my tax return, and it's super easy because I can scan in loads of receipts. So while the workshop is going on Zoom, I'm going to sit and do my tax, like my receipts and whatever it's called, accounting, that's the word I'm thinking of. And then I do have some exciting things that I need to do this afternoon, so there will be some fun stuff as well, don't worry. We'll get to the fun stuff later. I'm sure that was absolutely thrilling for you guys to watch. I have basically just ordered my receipts all into the different months throughout the whole tax year, and now what I'm going to do is use my phone and scan them all into my QuickBooks app. And then QuickBooks does some magic stuff where it puts it into my whole app, and it helps work out how much I've earned for the year and how much I've spent, which is great. Hello. It's actually been quite a while since I last spoke to you guys. It is now 10 to 3. Oh, it's not as late as I thought it was. But yeah, basically I had quite a lot of like little admin jobs that I need to do for Blink that all just involved me sitting at my computer, which isn't the most interesting thing. But some of the things I've done is I had some logo concepts that I needed to do some amends on, so I've sent them off. I've done a wedding change of date card, which is obviously really sad that they've had to change the date, but I've just sent that off for final approval before I sent that off to print. What else have I done? I've written an email list to my subscribers, so if you're not signed up to my email list, then head over to my website and sign up. I'm gonna put you down because it is hurting my arm. That's a good place. Okay, let's talk to you like this. What else have I done? Let me get my to-do list. Oh yeah, I did a little blog post for my Father's Day cards. So I do have some products I need to add into my shop now. But before I do, I like to just do little test prints. I have a whole alphabet range that I want to bring out today. So they're perfect for nurseries. If you know someone who's having a baby soon, or they've just had a baby, these prints are perfect for that, and they come in lots of lovely pastel colours. But I just want to do a couple of test prints of some of the letters just to make sure I'm happy with them, and at different sizes as well. And then once I've done those test prints, I'll get them up in my Etsy shop.
I saw you from across the room. When our eyes met, I never knew that I could feel this way, and it's kinda strange. Don't even know your name. I don't know you, but I want to.
For those of you who are interested, by the way, the printer I'm using is the Canon Pixma IP875. I only recently got this printer actually. It's an A3 printer and I absolutely love it. What it does mean is that I can now offer really good quality colour prints in my shop, and they can go all the way up to A3, which is super exciting. So I've just printed out this one, which is A3, just wanted to test it. Be quiet, printer. Like I was trying to say, I've just tested out this print, so this is A3, and I'm really happy with how it looks. I just want to try out the smaller sizes. I don't know if you can see on camera, but there is some really lovely texture going on with these letters. I just want to make sure that it's possible to see that at a much smaller scale. Here there's some really lovely texture in the actual calligraphy, and then all of these letters have some detail into.
I think I've waited all these years for you right here. But how will I ever know if you go? 'Cause I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. I don't know you, but I.
So this is what the little one looks like, and it is so cute compared to the big one. So this is A3, and then the smallest I go down to is 4 by 6 inches. So you can see a little bit of the texture coming through still, so I'm really happy with how that looks. So like I said earlier, this whole alphabet series is going to be going on my shop today. That looks really bright and light in this picture. But the letters basically come in, I think it's 8 different colours you can choose from. And then you obviously choose the name that you like written across the centre as well. I think I'll probably upload it into my shop this evening because it's quite repetitive work, making sure you save out all the images for Etsy and then also uploading all the different listings for Etsy. So I'll be uploading 26 different listings just for this product. So that's something I like to do in front of the telly because I don't need to think too much. I can just kind of type away, click away and get them all up while enjoying good film. So let's move on to some more test printing, and actually this is going to be a little bit of fun. So I recently got some card from a place called Stampin' Up. So I've got some white stuff here. This is like a bright pack. I've got black and I've got a pastel pack. And basically I want to see if I can foil on these. If you have never done any sort of toner reactive foiling before and you have no idea what I'm chatting about, then I will leave a clickable I button for how I do my foiling video. It's a super helpful video and I go through all the steps of what you need to get the perfect foil. Now, I have spent many years trying to find some coloured card that works well with foiling and I just haven't found it. I'm in a Facebook group for mink foiling and I saw some people talking about this card. So I thought I'd get some and I'm going to do some tests to see if it works. Let's turn on the foil machine and clear the stuff off this laser printer so I can use it, and let's have some fun with foiling.
Hello, Ramona. I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond the ghost. We stand on the opposite shore. Hello, Ramona. I reach through mysterious ceilings, my only hope. I look for the things I don't know. Show me where the ending goes. Honestly don't. I should be the last to know. We're all in this, I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honestly don't. I should be the last to know.
So it's definitely not worked as well as I hoped. However, it does look really lovely on camera. But I don't know if you can see, but just to the ends on white, there's quite a lot of black speckling. And the white silk coated card I use already is definitely much better. The black is really patchy, especially over here, it's quite patchy. But I mean, it's better than most black cards I've used, but it's still not quite right. And then the blue is super patchy and it's a bit more obvious because you can see the black toner. The bonus with using black paper is because the toner is black, you can't see it. So there's lots of different factors that make a foil print good. So what I'm going to do is change this to a 4, so it's a bit hotter. And I'm just checking the artwork to make sure I've set it up properly, and I've just realised it probably wasn't set up in the best way possible. So I'm just amending that, and we're going to give this another go.
Honestly don't. I should be the last to know. We're all in this, I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honestly don't. I should be the last to know.
So this 100% worked so much better for the white. In fact, there's not really any black marks at all, and it just looks so pretty. So for the colour card, it definitely has improved, but there are still black marks on it over here and here. So I think this is going to be quite a big session of testing at some point. So this is what it was like, and then you can see it has definitely improved, and then the black has really improved in certain places. I actually used a different colour foil here, and it's a different brand, just to see if that would help at all. So that didn't go as successfully as I hoped. I heard a lot of people raving about how good this coloured card is, especially the black. However, with foiling, there's so many different aspects of foiling to get a perfect foil that it might be that my printer's not the same as theirs, or I need to change the heat settings on my Mink foil machine. So that's definitely going to be quite a while of just doing lots of tests and figuring it out. I do have one more thing that I want to test actually. I got some vellum. So this is like a see-through paper, and I want to test this firstly for printing on with an inkjet to see what that's like if I print on it with inkjet, and then also to foil. So I'm just going to test that, and fingers crossed that will go a little bit better than the coloured card. So this is the vellum paper. As you can see, it's like a see-through paper. I've just popped it on this pink card just so you can see. The foil has definitely not worked as well as I hoped, but I know it's possible to get like perfect foiling with vellum. So again, I think I'm just going to have to experiment and have a little play and see what works with this. However, I did print out this. Ooh. So this is using my inkjet printer, which I was using earlier for the alphabet print, and I love this. Sorry about the dodgy cut, by the way. There was some personal details. This is the change of the date card that I did recently. So the greens have definitely come out a little bit faded, but that's to be expected. But I absolutely love how bold the black is, and I think it looks so nice on top of a coloured piece of paper. Like if that was coloured paper and then just all black text and this was fixed to it, I think that would look so pretty. That would look so good for like bridesmaids cards or invitations as well. So that's definitely an area that I'm going to explore more of. So I think that's all the testing that I'm going to do today for the foiling. It was quite good to kind of start and see how much work I need to do with testing. I think it's probably going to be a slow and steady process like it has been with all of my foil products, but I am super excited about the white card. I think that could be really good, and also printing black ink onto the vellum paper is super exciting. So glad I tried that out today because that's got my brain whirring with a lot of ideas. I do have some more bits that I need to get done today before the day is over. So what time is it? So it is 5 to 4. And I need to, what do I need to do? And I need to edit my video for Instagram tonight. So it's something I actually filmed quite a while ago, but I wanted to save it for this watercolour lettering challenge that I'm doing with Sketch and Story. I think by the time this video goes live, it will be in the last week of the challenge, but you can still totally join in. I'll leave a link in the description below if you wanted to find out a little bit more about this lettering challenge. And this week the prompt is letter flow, so it's all about blending watercolors together in your actual letters. So it's super exciting, and I got a fun little video to edit for it. And then I've got a few other little bits and bobs I need to do. Oh, I need to send an invoice. I need to do that. And I've got another email I need to send about potential wedding stationery too. So I need to tidy up this mess first. So I'm going to tidy up all of that mess, and then let's edit a video. So I've just finished editing that video. I edited the Instagram video for tonight in Premiere Pro just because when I filmed it with like quite a few cool different angles. I did a commission about a month ago now for a client where I filmed me creating some art for them, and I really enjoyed the process of filming and editing the video, and that's something I kind of want to play around with a little bit more with my Instagram. Normally I just shoot from one angle and then I just speed the video up to fit into 1 minute. Sorry if you can hear some weird tapping, by the way. The bearded one got himself a drum kit yesterday, an electric drum kit, so it's not too loud, but because he's got his headphones plugged in, all I can hear is like. So the time is 6 o'clock now. I did also do some email admin work as well, so I just need to send up a quote for some wedding stationery, and I've just done some other little bits and bobs. I still need to send that invoice, which I'm going to do now. Then I am going to go for a walk just to kind of end the work day. I do still have a little bit of work I need to do today, but like I said, it's just stuff I can do in front of the telly. I am gonna call it a day here for you guys, and I will see you next time for another studio vlog. All in all, pretty productive day. Bit sad that that foiling didn't work out as I had imagined in my head, but that's pretty much what happens with all foiling to begin with. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Kind of like how my hair's dried, air drying it. I feel like a beachy fluorescent mermaid. Oh, that's not a good idea to do.